Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Jeanne d'Arc. And we are going to finish up this fight. First we're going to move Jeanne there. And we'll have her wait. And then we are going to move Lane there and have her attack. And she's going to take a lot of damage if the counterattack hits. But what we're going to do now is we're going to have Roger come over and use a healing herb on her. And that will heal her to full. So that now she is no longer at risk of dying. And that levels up Roger, so he levels up to 4. Alright, so the enemy phase, he's probably going to turn around and attack Lane. That's fine. Because now I should be able to kill him. Let's see, what is his HP? He's got 38. How much damage can I do to him here? Enough. So Lane can actually get the kill in on him now by moving behind him and guaranteeing a attack. And he's dead. And we get 49 gold, Soul Spirit +1, and Wood Chop. And 50 XP for Lane, so she levels up to 4. And that's the end of the battle! Stage cleared. And we get a total bonus of 240 XP, bonus gold of 100, healing herb, and the heal ability. Level up, so Jeanne levels to 6, so she is 2 levels higher than everyone else, which again is kind of why I wanted to get Lane a bunch of XP to begin with. And we cut to the English King's Chambers. Now remember, the young Henry has been possessed, and he's creepy as sin right now. I'm not gonna lie, this is kitty witty. Like, this is like the fact that he's sitting there with those eyes. The character model just really fits. It's creepy. And then you've got that little raven in the back with the red eyes, and then Bedford walks up. I already know, they failed. Everything's out of sorts. Well, that's... Remember, he's possessed. So, this is creepy. Excuse me to say, sire. Save the excuses, uncle. It's my fault, anyway, for sending those imbeciles to do the job. Weak little maggots like them ought to just shrivel up and die. Not creepy at all, is it? Imagine even the weak have a role to play, Your Grace. Perhaps wishing painful deaths upon them might be a bit hasty. Alright, yeah. They are painting Henry to be psychotic. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be. He's possessed by a demon. I don't know how the real Henry was during the 100 Years' War. I should probably look into that as well. Tell me more juicy details about my future. Remember, you said you'd take care of everything. The next step of your brilliant plan is nigh underway. If that doesn't give you sweet dreams, I don't know what will. I'm too excited to sleep. Look at my eyes. This is wonderful, Kitty Witty. Wonderful. Alright, everything about English here is just kind of creeping me out. With Bedford and Henry. Alright. These ought to serve. They're rusty, but still sturdy enough. We obtained 2 steel swords, 2 bucklers, 2 sets of leather clothing. Do you want to come along with us? Is that it? So, the creepy toad with the star on it and the cowlick. Of course, we have to have some sort of mascot. Every game you have some sort of weird animal mascot. Valkyria Chronicles, we had a pig. A flying pig. Like, Final Fantasy IX, you had Sid the Ogla. Like, this is... It's a trope. Anyway. So we're going to vaucouleurs. At least I believe that's how that's pronounced. Again, I don't speak French, so I'm trying to pronounce these as I imagine they'd be pronounced, but I guarantee you I'm gonna have someone go, "You had no idea how to pronounce it." Anyway, so if you know the correct pronunciation, if you want to to state what it is without being a douche, please do, because I don't know. So it seems that we are going to go sign up for the army. That does not make sense at all. Anyway, they'll never let you enlist. Well, yeah, because if we're being historically accurate, which we're not, because we're fighting orcs during the 100 Years' War, yeah, they're not going to let a woman join the army, because, you know, it was a very, yeah, women don't do anything except for, you know, cook and have babies. That was, not entirely sure the French mindset, but that was pretty much the rest of the world at that point. So, I mean, Joan of Arc was real, and, you know, kind of kicked the crap out of a lot of people. She was responsible for several military victories during the 100 Years' War, so... But unfortunately, our home burned to the ground. Again, it's rather non-specific on what happened to the inhabitants of said town. If the thought doesn't appeal to you, then don't come. You're not from Domremy anyway. Just go wherever you want. Like, that's not what he was trying. He's like, he just doesn't want you to kill yourself. No relatives, no memories prior to coming here. I can't just leave you two. Yeah. It seems like we might be the only survivors. Again, I wish they were a little more specific as to, you know, if people died or just the village was burned to the ground. I'd imagine people are dead because we're the only ones here. But still, it's very vague. Alright.
Jeanne, what now? Jeanne, what are you going to do? Jeanne, no! I must go. I cannot lie down when they have trampled our honor. You're right, Jeanne. We should not give in.
So, Jeanne cuts off all of her hair. That's a very interesting thing. Chapter 1, A Legend Begins. So yeah, it's very big in a lot of media. It's like, it's very symbolic, I guess. So, alright, so, we are in Domremy. We can go back to the chapel in the woods, and as you see, there's free combat, so we can go there to level up. There are places that you can go for side stories. Again, fairly similar to games like Final Fantasy Tactics, where you can fight in other areas that you've previously been. Really, nothing to do in Domremy, so... Let's see, objective, outfit tape. Let's see what objective is. Alright. Outfitting your troops. Prepare your troops for a long and arduous battle. So we have the equip, the shop, stock up on arms and items that any towns have that have shops, equip weapons and skills, return to the world map, done appeals as battlefield, okay. Always save after outfitting or before battle. After entering an area you can't return to the world map, you may want to save on a separate file. Okay. Stuck in a battle, load an earlier save and try again, or train your troops in free combat. Be sure to save often. Outfitting your troops. You can't save once the battle begins. Use the quick save instead. So press start or X while on an empty square for quick save. Avoid long hours, take time to enjoy the game. So not really anything we need to worry about, but we have the equip menu. So we have weapons and armor. Equipping weapons and armor. How to change equipment. Select a category with up and down and press X. Choose an item to equip with up and down and then press X and you're done. Clad thyself in the best equipment. Watch for status changes when selecting equipment. Each unit can be equipped with one type of weapon in which they are most proficient. You can check their status, know your combat weapon proficiencies. There are other types of weapons too, so starting off you've got sword, lance, axe, just as a example. So we've got the Chevalier sword and light clothing on Jeanne, the stick and light clothing on Roger and Lane. So we can see what everyone's got. 42 attack versus 47. So I could upgrade that to 48, and then we can actually give him the sword. Well, that was... Alright, what was that? Okay, let's... Steel sword... So her attack's 47, so she actually does not really need the steel swords at the moment. Let's see, defensive 27, defensive 35, defensive 32. So what we're going to do is give the leather clothing to them and a buckler to Lane, because she's really got the lowest stats all around, and then a buckler to Jeanne. So 37, 37, 34, attack of 36, 47, 44. So not terrible, not terrible. Let's see, skills. Skill stones are wondrous stones that house coup de grace, magic, and other special abilities. 4 types. Skill stones containing red stones are coup de grace for each weapon type. Purple stones are skill stones with latent skills locked within. Green are skill stones imbued with magic. And blue stones are stones that grant status boosts and extra abilities. How to assign skills. Choose what stone you want to equip. Okay, so basically just the same as what we just had. Okay. Alright, so what do we have? We have Flash Strike, Heal, and Soul Spirit. Soul Spirit, warmly lit stone said to contain the crystallized blessings of the sun, increases soul affinity by 1. So, as you can see, there are 3 types. There's the sun, the star, and the moon. And so that will increase soul affinity. But we can't equip it right now. It says equip at level 5. So, really not anything we can do. Let's see. Let's see. A single scintillating attack to fell the opponent deals damage to one enemy. Equip at level 3. So any of our people can wear this one now. I might give that to Roger, because he doesn't have anything at the moment that would give him a leg up in combat other than just raw damage. Because Jeanne has the armlet for now, at least, so we can focus on that. And then we can give Lane the heal ability. So, give her heal. Because obviously she doesn't seem like she's meant to be a fighter. So, let's go back to the world map. So, let's see. Curious now, PSP is pretty much the same layout as the, well, I'm also not using a PSP controller for this, so that's probably why. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and go to vaucouleurs. So, we're going to go here and progress the story, which we were speaking to a Captain Robert, or Robert, I guess. I don't know. You say, a voice from heaven inspired you to defeat the English. What concern of that is mine, other than the fact that you're crazy? Like, really, that's... I told you. I want to do all I can to help my countrymen. I want to see the English pay. I hope you'll pardon me saying this, but a rustic like you, in the army, people will think it a joke. So, I love how he's saying that it's not because she's a woman, because obviously that would probably ruffle some feathers these days, but it's because she's a country bumpkin. Because, you know, you don't have, like, a conscript military made out of, you know, villagers, farm hands, and, you know, made-up militia, so... But no, it's totally not because she's a woman, no. I know what I heard. The very voice of the King of Heaven. He told me the English are to be punished. Well, he didn't really say, he just told us, he told you how to defeat the enemies using the armament. Didn't tell you... Alright, Captain Crunch, a message for you. From the Dolphin. I believe it's Dolphin. I don't know. That is a word I have no idea what it is. So, Neufchâteau. Neufchâteau. We're gonna go with Neufchâteau. The English army and its demon have fallen upon the village. Have we troops to spare? No, you see, we're all playing Pinochle outside. In preparation for the Dolphins' next assault, all the garrison have been deployed. That's right. Damn, oh well. I'm sorry, but you and your voice will have to wait. What are you... I don't have time to haggle with men like him. So she's just gonna go. She's like, screw it, I'm out of here. And the frog goes with them. By your leave, sir. Yeah, hold on a second. Send orders to Jeanne and Bertrand. Bertrand? Bertrand. We're gonna go with Bertrand. To march on Neufchâteau. They're most likely resting. Feel free to kick them awake. That's wonderful. The voice of God. What rubbish. I love the non-believers. Alright, so now we can go to Neufchâteau, which we're not going to do yet. We don't have quite enough time, but we can shop here. So what we're going to do is we are going to shop. Let's see if there's anything. You can buy and sell arms and items at towns with shops through the outfit command in the world map. Drop by whenever you see the sign. We carry weapons, armor, one-use items, even skill stones. And then how to buy, we know how to buy, up and down, select. Alright, so let's see what we can buy. We could buy, we could buy another steel sword, should we want to. 100 gold. Where, okay, our gold is at the top. Leather clothing for 300. We could buy bucklers. We can buy healing herbs. They have no offensive stones. They have the fireball spell for 500 gold. That's a thing. Like, I don't really think I need that much, but oh, so it's fire-based soul ability. Hurls a giant ball of flame at the enemy. Equip at level 5, rarity 2. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get it for now. I'm gonna buy a couple of healing herbs. And I could buy more equipment, but I don't really think I need to at the moment, because I think I'm pretty well set up. What can we sell? We could sell the 2 sticks. So 10 gold comes back to us. We can sell 2 of the light clothing, because I don't think we need those anymore. We got the bucklers, we got the healing, we got the solar file. Contains chemically condensed and sealed spirit power, deals soul damage when broken upon a foe. Okay, so it's an offensive weapon. We've got wood chop, which is an axe-based that apparently none of us can use. Raise up a weapon before hacking downward force, deals heavy damage to one enemy. So we got that, and we got the heal, and we've got the soul spirits, which I'm not going to sell those until we find out just how useful they might be. So, with that, I guess I will go ahead and save it, and end this episode here. And then next episode we will go to Neufchâteau and see if we can provide any assistance. So till then, later everyone.